Well, it's happening. Everybody's dreaded cooking experience. Whenever we have a big meal and it's just too much food, we pull out all the old, weird, multicolored containers and stuff whatever food we have left into them. But for what? Most of the time, we don't even have a game plan. It's just easier than throwing it in the garbage. And even though we know we won't ever be using that food again, we still do it because it makes us feel good inside knowing we are not wasting food. Instead, we're cryogenically preserving it to be a fixture in the back of the fridge, literally for the next couple of months. Like a museum piece that we can just come by and look at anytime we want to. Today, we liberate that chicken on behalf of all cryogenically maintained plastic containers of food. Today, we have a plan for those dreaded leftovers. Is it me or is chicken leftovers in the fridge just not taste right? Let's try to fix that weird fridge taste by adding tons of fresh vegetables, a series of toppings and spreads to try to mask that super weird chicken taste. Let's start off with an onion. This time, we're going to leave it raw. Unleash that mighty onion flavor and those powerful onion burps. Also, if you search in Google, the benefits of raw onion, I swear to God, this is actually what comes up. So now, I'm crying tears of testosterone while I cut these onions. All these veggies I bought from Walmart online. It's amazing how much that has changed, where I could shop and buy groceries online and it comes to my door within 90 minutes. It's definitely a cool thing, just not sure if it's a good thing. But for those of us that don't like physical grocery shopping, it's pretty convenient. Okay, after sitting in the fridge for a couple of days, the chicken looks less than appetizing. First thing we have to do is cut up into smaller pieces. 1, to fit in our wrap, and 2, to make it look prettier. Plus, it's a lot easier to swallow smaller bite-sized stuff that tastes bad. The chicken is already seasoned, so we're just going to add a quick fry onto it just to crisp up the edges. Tuscan chicken is reasonably bland, so adding some chili powder and black pepper to it is totally okay. Plus, if it's still clinging to that weird fridge taste, cutting it with some heat might numb your taste buds a bit. Wraps are awesome. You can use them to cover up anything that tastes great, but might look a little bit gross. For example, like if you had, say, cooked some chicken heads with some cow hooves. On paper, that looks pretty gross. That actually sounds pretty gross, but maybe it tastes great. And if it does, throw it in a wrap. Nobody sees those hooves or heads, and next thing you know, everybody's happy. You get the great taste of hooves and heads and the sexy appeal of a wrap on the outside. Okay, I'm completely lost there. In this instant, we're adding some guacamole and garlic hummus to give some bold flavors and really give this wrap a real kick. Also some strong cheddar cheese, hot sauce to give it that real punch. And then onions, tomatoes, bell peppers, and lettuce in that final move to really overwhelm your senses. Wow, can you tell I'm reading this? You can dress it up any way you like, but today I'm going for that maximum TKO explosion in your mouth. Who the hell wrote this shit, honestly? I'm gonna fire this guy. Yo, Jimmy, get over here. So this next part is kind of important. Simply grab the sides and fold them in a bit, just to make the inside snug. Then with your thumbs, pick up the wrap on the bottom and start rolling it in. All the potheads will probably be really amazing at this. With the wrap over the food, grab the wrap with your hands and tuck that sucker in, squishing all the food in with your fingers. Then just simply tuck and roll, and make sure you end up with the top flap squarely at the bottom so that the weight of the wrap keeps it from unrolling. We are on the final stretch, finally, so it's now just time to clean up, make the plates look pretty, add whatever you can. I'm not the most creative guy in the world, but this is what I'm doing, and this is kind of how it turned out. But the main question is, will it have that weird fridge taste? Does that chicken still taste like basically ass? So we're going to find out. We did a lot today, but let's try this out and see how it tastes. to be 100% honest with you, it was way better than the Tuscan chicken I made the day before. I was shocked. It was good. All those flavors really mixed. It was exactly what I was looking for. So the secret is find the ingredients you like, or if you're making it for somebody else, find the ingredients that they like, stuff it in that wrap, throw that old chicken in there, and eliminate that fridge taste. I hope you enjoyed this video. On to the next one. Peace. For the next few weeks, I will be in and out of different locations. Airbnbs, house rentals, I don't know, maybe even a camping thing, whatever. So each of these locations will be different. This location in particular did not come, well, with, among other things, a frying pan, a dish rack, a spatula, and a number of other things that would make my life so much easier. Also, I think they hired like Helen Keller to clean this place because there was so much dust on the floor. I'm pretty sure I saw a tumbleweed roll by. All this to say, it will be a different adventure with every new kitchen that I try, so stay tuned to look forward for more of these types of videos.